Hi, I am back. The weekend was long and exhausting. As you can see, this is the effects. Um, so I am a unique presenter. My name is Rosemary, for those that don't know, because I have a lot of new viewers. Today I'm going to just show a couple things about foundation, and then I'll get into it with some makeup and some tools that I use and things like that, and we'll go from there. I don't even have my contacts in today. Today's my cleaning day. So when I get done with this, I have a ton of stuff to do today that's just cleaning, and so that's going to be fun. So we have we have a few different kinds of foundations. So let me show you that. Just getting it ready. Okay, so we have BB cream. So it's BB Flawless. It's a complexion enhancer. It's multitasking hydrated tinted cream. So you can get a couple of different colors that we have. This one is the color Honey. And I use it a lot, like especially summertime it's nice. Sun dries out your skin. So I use it for the hydration. And it's like barely, you know, so it's really a lightweight. It is a cream that turns to powder. That is a good one to use. Then we have our, it's a duo. You can get them separate or you can get them together for a little bit less. So we have the pressed powder and the cream foundation. So the cream comes just like in a compact, like it with the pressed powder. And this is good for dry skin. Any skin type can use this. If you're very oily and you want it and you like the way the cream looks, then you can go over it with the powder. So it would be the same, with the pad. You just kind of wipe it on the pad and then use it onto your skin. So again, that's very light. Dries to a powder. It's not cakey. So that's the foundation cream. And then we have the pressed powder, which is exactly what it says. It is a pressed powder. You can use this alone, or you can use it with the cream, or you can use it with the BB cream or the liquid foundation. So you want to get it in there good, and then you want to press it on your skin. You don't want to rub it. So you get different options with foundation. And then of course there's the liquid foundation, which comes in a bottle with the dropper. And this is also cream, and it dries to a powder. So you can just go ahead and dot that on. I'll show you different ways you could do it. And then you would rub it in. And it's really a nice flawless finish. I have like all different colors on there. Look at that. So there is that. Now, that's foundation. We have concealer, which is the Touch Mineral Skin Perfecting Concealer. This is great to cover up any blemishes. You could use it to cover up a tattoo. That one's a little light. Let me try the chiffon. I believe the chiffon will probably cover it. So I'm going to just use a little bit, and I'm going to put it on my tattoo. And you can see how it covers it. And it's just, you keep rubbing it in, it's going to like wear off. So you don't want to do that. But I have different colors. So really it's about the matching the right color. If you match the right color, then you'll get a really good cover up for it. And I always tell people, that your face is different than your arms. And a lot of people are misinformed that way. They think automatically that they should be matching their arm, because that's what they tell you at the makeup counters, at the can't think of the word, at the malls, you know, the mall counters and stuff. That's what they tell you, and that's not really how it goes. So, I mean, maybe in some sense it's true, but think about it. Who has that same color? Your face is always different because it's going to get more sun than maybe the rest of you, especially in the wintertime. You're wearing long sleeves, so your face is going to get it, not your arms. So you don't want to match to your arm. You want to match your face. So, and plus that's a good way to do like a skin test to make sure that you're not allergic to something. You know, just use a little bit and go from there. All of our products are hypoallergenic, so they're mineral-based natural, so they should not give you a problem. But that's not always true. It can happen. So that is the foundation. I'm taking my glasses off so I really can't see now. And I'm going to apply some foundation, some concealer and foundation, and we'll start from there. I want to use Shadow Palette 5 today because I'm feeling it. I haven't used a lot of it, so I want to play around with some more stuff there. And as you can see, I use my concealer pretty much everywhere. And you don't have to do it that way. You can use your fingers. You can use, you know, wherever, however you want to do it. We have a concealer brush, which I will get into with the tools. So just kind of put that on. We have blending buds. So this is the concealer brush. So you would use this to conceal like that. It does pretty good. You know, it just, I like to use the blending bud. So that's what I'm going to use, but I'm going to add a little bit of velour. That was the color Chiffon. I just use a little bit. See, today I'm not going to use foundation. Well, I am in a way. I'm going to use the powder. So it's going to be concealer and powder. And I'm using my blending bud, and it is damp. It is not sopping wet. It is just damp. And I'm pressing and patting the concealer in because you want it to set into your skin. That keeps shaking. So that's how you want to do it. And look at the coverage. It does a really pretty, you know, good job of concealing a lot. If you have redness, yesterday I was out riding on my husband's motorcycle with him, so my nose always gets some sun, even when I wear sunscreen, which I did have on, but it always gets it, you know. So that's how you want to do it. Everybody is getting sick, and I don't feel sick, but I think my allergies are kind of just playing games with me. And I apologize because this keeps coming up saying that my connection is weak, so I hope that whoever watches or catches the replay will be able to see it without too much breaking up. And I don't know why it says the connection is weak, because I'm right next to my Wi-Fi. So my phone is connected to Wi-Fi, and that's what I'm using here. So yeah, my nose is just like dripping a little bit today, and I think it's mostly from allergies because I don't feel sick. And I take allergy pills, but sometimes, you know, it just happens. So that's how, and I'll get close enough so you can see. It gives good coverage. It's not cakey. So I wonder what you guys all did for the weekend. I had a big weekend. Saturday we did the Susan G. Komen breast cancer walk. My legs still hurt a little bit. Not too much. So that wasn't too bad. That was a fun day. And then yesterday my husband and I took his his motorcycle out all day, and we rode around. I mean, that was fun. Okay, so that's the blending bud. You can use that. Now, let's play with some foundation. That's the powder. So let me hold that aside because I'm going to just let this set into my skin. And we're going to use Shadow Palette 5. And with these scary colors. There's nothing specific I'm looking to do today. I'm just going to play around. And just so you know, I did prime my face. Everything was primed today before. You always want to prime because, you know, it's a crime not to prime. It protects your skin, so you really want that protection. And it gives it a smooth, silky canvas to work with. So I think I'm going to use the colors Sarcastic and Suspicious. So Sarcastic is this color right here, and this is Suspicious. So I think I'm going to just play with those two colors. So I want the lighter one, I think, Suspicious. It's more like a golden. I'm going to put that right here. Okay, so it's not as light as I thought. It looks light. But, ooh, that is a pretty color. It's almost like a rose gold. Brassy, maybe? Look at how pretty that is. That is definitely different. I am liking that. Definitely going to rock that color out. And I'm using my deluxe brush. We have various brushes, and they are all worth every penny. You can get them in a deal with the whole set, and I believe any collection you get a free bag. So that's good to know and have, and plenty of different things you could do. I'm not going to go through and show you every single tool and brush that I have. That'll be a different video, I think. But I'll go along and tell you what I'm using as I go along, so you can get an idea of what I have going on. I like the deluxe brush. That's good to apply. My other favorite brush is my crease brush, which is great for blending. And see, it says crease brush on it. And I'm going to use the color Sarcastic with that. So that's Sarcastic. And I'm going to use that in the crease. And I'll go down with it. So it's different. It's bright, but that's okay. I'm not doing anything today but cleaning. So I'm going to be rocking my makeup while cleaning. Because I can, that's why. Who wouldn't love to get paid to clean your house while wearing makeup and doing videos and all that stuff? Selling makeup. So, oh, I'm sorry, this nose. So yeah, that's the fun that I get to have, and if you're interested in doing it, you let me know. So I'm wiping my brush. You want to wipe in between applications with different colors. Now I'm going to use the same brush to blend. And these are some bright colors, I'll give you that. But I'm liking it. And I'm just blending the colors a little bit together so it doesn't look like such a harsh separation line. So it's really going to kind of mix the colors up, and that's good. So like I said, this is different. Very different. This palette is not for everybody, but if you like bright colors and want to play with it, it's perfect. It's a good starter. Don't be afraid of it. I'm going to put a little bit down here too. This is the color Sarcastic. So yeah, you definitely shouldn't be afraid to play with color because it's just makeup and you can remove it if you don't like it, if you don't want anybody to see what you just did. You just remove it. So that's it for that. I want to do, I think, a highlight up at the top, but I don't know if I want to use, I don't think I want to use this Brilliant because it's very bright. It's very silvery and it's going to stand out a lot. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'll try it. And I'm just dabbing. I'm not even swiping because that's a lot. But and like I said, this is just playful colors today. I wanted to go over some foundation and some of the brushes. And oh, I'm sorry, this is the angled shadow sponge brush. So this is good to apply lots of different colors on the eye. You can use it for many things. And then this is like an angled, so you can really do like a blending with it. And I'm just wiping the brush in between. And I'm going to do this and just blend it out a little bit into the next color. It's different. So that's it for the eyes. That's all I'm doing today. And like I said, you know, this palette isn't necessarily for everyone, but it is a fun thing to play with. They do have, like, these colors are very fall, you know, and you don't have to add a whole lot. They're prismatic colors, so they will bring out all the other colors that you use with it. So I have my concealer on. Now I'm going to use my pressed powder. And that's all I'm going to use today. I'm not going to go crazy with the, look at that. I'll do one side so you can see the difference. I'm not going to go crazy with foundation because I'm not going anywhere. I got some cleaning to do. Weekends are always a hot mess because, you know, you're not doing that stuff on the weekends. You're just too busy running around doing what you want to do, spending time with family or whatever. So I'm just patting it in. And that's the difference you can see. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty quick. So this is how I would do this side. So that's just half my face. I'm going to leave that like that a minute. And then I'm going to show you the cream foundation. So this is the cream one. Looks exactly like that. I think maybe this is a little bit bigger. I don't know. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger for the cream. So you're going to take your little pad, which these are washable. You do not need to throw them out. And then you're going to get it on there really good. And look at that. So that is different too. Different options. And you can see the difference. And it's very smooth. Very creamy. And it does dry to a powder, which is fast. It happens fast. Don't think it's not. And that's the difference. I think you can see like the indent from my glasses. But my eyes just needed a rest today. So that is the cream. And then when you have the cream, if you have dry skin, you don't do this part with the powder, but with a little bit of oily skin, you just go over it with the powder and you press it in, and it gives you a nice matte finish, and it takes the shine away. And so I think I'm going to be crazy today. Let's do something crazy. I'll do something crazy on the lip. Okay. So that's that. You got your two different kinds that you can see. You can use it alone or you can use it mixed. I'll just go over it with a little bit of the bronzer. And for that, I'm going to use, you can use the blush brush or you can use a powder puff brush. That's what this is. This is great for everything. This is great for powders. You can use it for a blush. It's just really nice. And we do have a powder concealer too, which I do have. I don't use it too often though. But you can use it on your eyes for a base. It's a loose powder, so you will get fall away with that. So there is that. We'll do the color Seductive on my cheeks, and that is the blush. Pressed blush, pretty color. Gonna pat it in, and I'm using the blush brush. And this is how I do it. And then I just kind of I'm purposely using weird colors, so it's going to look good for Halloween, I think. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to use here? I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner, but I like to use, I'm going to use Peppy from Palette 2, that black. And for that, I'm going to take my liner shader brush, which it has a little blender on there too that you can use to blend. This is a nice precise blush. It's on an angle, so you get a nice line with it to use. And when I do it for liner, I wet my brush, and then I put the color on, the black, and then I use it to line. And the reason I wet the brush is because it gives it a nice bold, clean line. And it does dry, so, and I'm going to tell you, I tested this theory out for myself because I have issues with eyeliner. Any eyeliner, doesn't matter what brand. I have used eyeliner. Black eyeliner always cakes up in the corner of my eyes, and it looks ridiculous. Like in an hour it does this, and I don't know if it's because my eyes just water or they get teary, but they do that. Now when I line my eyes with the shadow, I don't have that issue. It does not happen. So that's why I prefer to use the eyeshadow for eyeliner. So I'm just giving you my experiences. I'm not a professional. By far from one. But I love makeup, and I love to show you guys what I love about it and all the different things that you can do with it. Because it's fun. If you're a girly girl like I am, and honestly, you don't even have to be a girly girl, you could just love makeup like I do, then it's fun. It's fun to do this. So that's it. That was with the eyeshadow. That's why I love that, because it's just so simple. It's easy. It's 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do a little bit of gel on my eyes. This is brow gel, my eyebrows. The gel also helps when you have stubborn eyebrows that like go crazy. This tames them. It like tames them, you know, how you want it, which is nice. So I'm going to go with my brow pencil. And the brow pencil is great to fill in any spots where you feel like you need it, like when there's a little bit of hair that's not quite grown in a spot, or and it does this without looking like you drew on eyebrows. It's very, you know, realistic. Hopefully you can see up close. I don't know. And that's it. I just comb that. Nothing crazy with that. Let's see what else. I'll do my mascara. This is so popular, the mascara. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. I love it. It gives you a nice 4D effect with lashes. So, yes, there's fibers. Yes, it can get messy, but it's not outrageous. It can't be any worse than using glue on your eyes to put fake lashes. So, that's why I like to play with it. And I like the look that it gives. Can't see. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. With the lighting, it's kind of hard with the shadow to see what's what. So, yep, I used everything from Shadow Palette 5 on my eyes, except the liner. That was Palette 2, the color Peppy. It's different, it's fall, it's bold. So if you like bold, and you know what, you can even use the shadow on your lips. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do something matching. Okay. like I said, not everybody likes this mascara, but I do. If I didn't love it, I probably would tell you right out that I didn't love it and why I didn't love it. But I actually do. I like it. Look at what it does to my eyelashes. And there's vitamins in it, so it helps your lashes instead of, you know, harming them. Okay, so that's for that. Now, I'm going to use my Lip Bonbon. It's vanilla milkshake, so it's like a white. It's got a light fragrance, very nice. And I'm doing that so that I can get a little bit of moisture on my lips. You can use it under anything that you put on your lips. But since we're going with palette 5, I'm going to try it on my lips. I think I'm going to use Suspicious, that gold color. Ooh, maybe not. I dropped it. That just slid right out of my hand. So I think I'm going to use that color on my lips. So I put a little bit of that so it's moisturizing. And because you know with the shadow it can look or feel dry, so you want to put that on. And I'm using my deluxe brush to do it. It's very different. And what do I always say? I like different. So there you go. It's very pretty. Look at that. It holds a lot better when you put the lip bonbon on. So I'm going to do that. Let's see. So I want to use, I think I'm going to use Plush, which I think I need to sharpen for a liner, because they say, so you definitely want to use this sharpener. Look how nice that comes out. That if you want to make your lips appear bigger, you use a liner. So let's see. And I do have the color Prim, which is like a brown, but I wanted to use the Plush because it's kind of like a mauve. Didn't want to go too bold with this color. So now I have the color Luxe in lip gloss, so we can add a little bit of that for a gloss shine. Not a lot, because Luxe is a color. And you can use a clear one, but I just wanted to add a little bit of something else. Or you can do this, watch. So now you got the full, which I'm really liking this. And then you can go back with that same color Suspicious, put it on the brush, and make it a little bit more bold. like it. I will admit, I will be the first to admit, I never thought to put eyeshadow on my lips. I have used blush on my eyes for eyeshadow, but I never thought to use blush or eyeshadow on my lips. So, I'm glad that I learned this, because it gives you a whole new dimension to lips, and you can create something that's totally different than what anybody else has. So, look at this crazy hair today. I just threw it up, and that's that. So that's the look that I've created. Oh, goodness. So it's just fun. It's bold. It's probably something a young girl would do because it's bold. I don't care how old I am. I'm going to do it because I love it, and you should too, because, you know, life's too short to worry about what other people think. So this is what I wanted to show you with the God, I'm so like discombobulated today, coming off of a weekend. It's just like, but it's okay. So I wanted to show you the brushes that we have, the different brushes that you can use. Very cool. I have the liquid foundation brush. This is where you put the liquid in. You can put the liquid in this, in the well. You can put the BB cream in there, and you can also use the Beachfront Body Bronzer, because this is a tint. This washes out. So if you want to look like you are a little bit tan, but not like too much, this is the perfect thing. And it's very moisturizing, so this is the perfect thing to use. You can mix this with foundation, with BB cream, with anything, and you just put it in there and you mix it. Don't overuse the product in here, because then it will look cakey and streaky, and you don't want all that. You just want to use very minimal and then put it in and blend. So I showed you the blush brush. It's on an angle, so it's very good for that, which you can also use with the bronzer powder to use as a blush, or contour. This is good for contouring too. So I showed you those brushes. Trying to see. So I showed you the concealer brush. This is the foundation brush. This is the old foundation brush. So this you can use with any kind of foundation, and you just kind of mix it in. This is good to have. You can use this for night creams. You could use this for the detox mask. You don't necessarily need to use this just for foundation. So definitely want to have the tools of the trade on there. We also have a really good brow brush, so you want to get one of them. These things are just good to have. Everybody has tools. I know the cheap brands, they come with your basic little sponge tip brush, but those sponge tip brushes don't last. They break. You can't wash them because they fall apart. These you can wash. If you take care of your brushes, they will last you a long time. I use mine all the time. I wash it, you know, all the time, and they still hold up. So, real quick, the other thing I wanted to show you was the concealer powder. So, I told you that we have, what did I just do with it? Stuff everywhere. So, I told you we have the Skin Perfecting Concealer, which I find to be the best, you know, to use for me. But some people like the powder. So, this is how the powder comes, and we have different colors. And it also has the holes in the top. It is a loose powder. You can use it with the powder puff brush and put it all over, or you can use the concealer or the foundation brush to apply in the areas that you want it to, and you let it set. So that's how that works. You can use it as a finishing powder. You can use it on your eyes as a primer. So many versatile uses with all of our products. That's what I love about it. So that is all for today. I wanted to show you. Just wanted to kind of play around and do something, and now I'm off to do my cleaning. This is more fun. I think I want to do this. So if you're enjoying this and you want to host a party, We can do a one-day party, invite all your friends to watch, and I'll do like a half a face of makeup, use different, all kinds of different stuff, whatever you want to, however we feel like doing it. So you can let me know and we'll set that up. That'll be fast. You can earn some free makeup. If you want to join my team and to do this yourself, definitely contact me because I'm always looking to expand my people. I have a good group of girls that are on my team. We call them Y Sisters. They are the best. So if you want that, join. Let's see what else. Oh, and the products, everything that I've used, my web address is up at the top. You can go to that address to purchase any products. If you need a color match, let me know. And I will be back on again tomorrow with something else to show you. So have a good day, and I hope you had a great weekend and try to get through Monday. So I will see you soon. Bye.